Hey folks, I'm Erin Fenn and I fill the role of Community and Youth Outreach Worker, as well as lead the new Outbound program. My ministry focus is initiating connections, providing support, and building relationships with community churches, schools, and programs while modeling the love of Jesus through words and deeds. Within the Outbound program, I take youth out of the concrete man-made world and introduce them to God's natural creation through interactive nature-based activities.
Hello, my name is Emily Jensen, and I oversee the programs running at the Hub and our YFC Center. Through the Hub, I engage with youth through summit day camps, drop-in, cooking group, Dine Talk Dash, and the Collective. Erin and I do some programs separately, but we can often be found joining forces in community outreach and day camp settings in order to have a greater impact on our city. If you would like to discover more about these programs, Erin and I would love to share more details with you over hot drinks.
To speak more about the impact our programs have on our youth, I'd like to introduce Brooke, who will share her story with you.
Hi, my name is Brooke and my story starts 3 years back. It was as I was getting back into school routines in the fall when my granny, who I live with, shared with me that she had cancer, but didn't tell me about the treatment plan until the day before it started. As the treatments began to have a bigger impact on my granny's ability to cope as well as take care of me, she had to make the difficult decision to trust a neighborhood family to care for me while she spent time in the hospital. I have the clear memory of my granny walking me to the edge of the lawn with my bag full of clothes to meet this family that would be taking care of me for the next 2 weeks. There was fear of not having a strong relationship with the parents, of what was happening to my granny and if I would ever see her again, but also confusion because I was excited to be living with a friend for the 2 weeks. That 2 weeks away from my granny was challenging for sure, but it also taught me to trust that there are always people in my life who are willing to support, encourage, and provide for me during the most difficult times. Following my granny's recovery, we made the move from Mississauga to London, and through our connection with the Meeting House Church, I was introduced to the London Youth for Christ Center. It started with me joining the Collective, which is a youth group program made up of kids from other church families, as well as youth who don't belong to any specific church at all. Weeks went by and I started to talk with some of the leaders and youth attending the Collective. I loved the space and activities that were happening there and wanted to be a part of the action. So I asked if I could start volunteering during community events like the open house, ladies' afternoon tea party, barbecues, and youth day programs. I love being able to share what I've learned at the center with the new youth who start coming in so they know what they can find. It is the freedom to be yourself and move around the center without worrying about not knowing anyone or trying to fit in. It is a place where you can go to escape the problems of your everyday life and be able to just breathe. It is connecting in relationships with leaders and other youth, and remembering that you can trust and rely on others to laugh, be quiet, and to share time together. My words of encouragement to anyone coming into the center is to be prepared to be yourself. That's what makes YFC work.